What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Independent Experience. I'm Indy XP, and this is your morning market wake-up call for Friday, July 24th, 2020. Guys, this is going to be an extra special episode. You're going to need to stick around to the very end to find out why it's so special. And I guarantee you, you're going to want to stick around for this. Let's go ahead and get into the markets and see where we're going to be starting today off at. Gold has pushed right back over $1,900, currently at $19.0136. Silver is down slightly, currently at $22.73, giving us a ratio of 83.66. Platinum is up, currently at $922.82, and palladium is continuing a nice run. It's at $22.45.69. In other metals markets, rhodium is steady at 8,800. Copper is down several cents at $2.91, but aluminum is up a penny at 75 cents, and uranium is steady at $32 even. Barrels of crude oil are down more from where we were previously, currently at $41.22 a barrel. We didn't have quite as nice of a day on Wall Street as we had previous days this week. All three major markets were down. The Dow Jones was down 353 points, closing out the day at 652.33. The NASDAQ was down 244 points at 10,461.42, and the S&P 500 was down 40 points at 3235.66. Dow futures are down as well for today, so we should see the markets open up down when that bell rings here in about an hour and a half. If you guys trade in Bitcoin, those are steady, currently at 95.40.25. And if you happen to be a fan of the gold back, like we are here on the Independent Experience, these are going off at $3.19 a piece. In today's video, we are reviewing an article, Kitco News. This is detailing why is the price of silver going up? So I think we've been a lot of talk here in the community about why prices have skyrocketed here as of late. Let's go ahead and jump on in and see what this gentleman has to say about it. Silver investors and traders have been buying the white metal with a frenzy, with price growth outpacing that of gold and the gold-silver ratio narrowing as a result. A large driving force behind recent momentum is the resurgence of generalist investor interest in the sector, said Gary Wagner, editor of thegoldforecast.com. If you guys haven't checked out that website, it's a pretty good website, actually. The reason I believe that might have happened is, one, there's talk of scarcity, but two, the millennials, people who have put money into the U.S. equity markets, that are in their 30s and 40s, realize that they need a safe haven asset in case there's a bubble, Wagner said. And I think we talked about this just yesterday with millennials, or 2 days ago. Silver has filled in with a safe haven asset, Wagner noted. Silver is a unique metal in that it's one of the hardest ones to actually mold, he said. The thing about silver itself is that it has the ability to be a precious metal and at the same time a highly used metal in industry, he said. Wagner added that industrial demand is picking up, albeit at a slower pace than the rise in metal prices. The recovery of the pandemic right now and the economic fallout that's going to follow is going to lag behind these moves in precious metals, he said. What's most impressive to me is when you consider that in March, just a few months ago, silver broke below $12 an ounce. It has basically doubled in just a couple months, and that's huge. As of the publishing of this article on Thursday evening, silver spot was trading at $22.59 an ounce. On gold, Wagner maintains a constructive stance, noting that it's only a matter of time before the price takes out all-time highs in U.S. dollar terms. Much of the rally in gold and silver was driven by institutional investors. If you look at the commitment of traders report, even though it lags behind a week, What I've been noticing over the last 3 reports is a massive buildup of long positions by money managers and hedge funds. So these aren't the individuals going in and speculating, he said. Institutional buying of gold and silver accounts for a good percentage of the activity that we are seeing. Central banks have also been buying gold, but to a lesser extent than the previous year, he added. Wagner said that institutional investors may be preparing for rough economic times ahead. We have not even begun to feel the economic fallout that will follow the pandemic when it concludes and when people tally up the massive expenditures, the money that's been outlaid by governments, that's got to come back somehow. The GDP, or gross domestic product itself, has been contracting. Right now, we've got a budget deficit that's just out of control. So these things are inflationary, he said. And that, again, comes to us from Kitco News. Guys, there were some interesting things brought up in this article. I'm going to just roll back through real quick. He noted that central banks are buying less gold than they had in previous years, and that's always been a big thing of note for us here in the community, is how much precious metals central banks are purchasing. But he also goes on to say that we haven't yet seen the entire fallout of the pandemic, economically speaking. That's still to come. So I know there's a lot of guys out there that have been selling off a lot of silver. I've sold off some of my silver. I'm not going to say I haven't sold off any. I certainly haven't purchased as much here in the last probably 3 months or so. And certainly at these prices, I'm not a player. So but what do you guys think? Do you think we're still going to see more fallout? Where are we going to see where's the bottom? But it helps us out. So there's a lot going on in that article. All right, guys, I promised you something special. And, it's been a few months now since we have done this, but it is the return of Free Gold Fridays. Now, there's some new guys to the channel that might not know what Free Gold Fridays are. Free Gold Fridays are on Fridays. I'm going to put a secret word here in the video, and you have to put that secret word down in a comment down below. And on Monday, we are going to use a random comment picker and pick someone's name, and they are going to receive 1 Utah gold back. And these suckers have been going up in value as reported every single day here at the Indy-pendent Experience. Oh boy, these are $3.19 trade-in right now. So let's see, what should today's secret word? Well, it's the first time back. Let's go ahead and make it gold back. Gold back is the secret word, and gold back is all one word. Make sure you put gold back in as a single word, gold back. Go ahead and put that in your comment, and you will automatically be entered into the drawing. It's 1 per person. I will send it anywhere in the world if you happen to win. I just sent out a couple of these bad boys to Melbourne, Australia a couple weeks ago, and I just got word that Anthony's Adventures had gotten his. So congratulations, sir. Good luck to everybody on that. Guys, I do greatly appreciate every single one of you. And if you happen to appreciate old Indy XP, why don't you go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me right there. It helps me out with YouTube algorithms immensely. If you happen to be new to the Indy-pendent Experience and you want to keep up to date on all the latest and greatest content, go ahead and consider hitting that subscribe and jingle bell right there in the corner, bing bong, so you can be notified of when all new great content is coming out. Boom, we got this. I'm getting better at it right there. Getting better. It's right here. Go ahead and click this. This is the latest and greatest video that we have put out. Should be yesterday's video, I think, is going to be appearing right there. Guys, I've been Indy XP from the Indy-pendent Experience, and I'm here again to remind you, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find your pockets heavy.